for a mustache.
Just poor timing on your part.
Yeah, you just gotta wait. Put it out in a week.
Did Nate Silver contact you for the algorithm, or?
No, yeah, no. I don't know that algorithm yet. Maybe I'll try and figure it out.
How much fun was that for you last night? Just kind of as it kept going, and
it was fun.
on Twitter.
I was watching it actually online. I wasn't even watching it live, so I was just keeping updates on there, and I was getting updates from people on Twitter, saying, "Oh, hey, now you're 3 for 3. Guess what? Now 5 for 5." So it was pretty neat. And obviously, when it kept coming down, by the time it got to, I think 14, I was like, "Wow, I got 14 right last year. I already have the same amount that I got last year," and then it just kept going. So yeah, definitely got a little more intense. But when I was finally 16 for 16, I think I just assumed that I already had it locked, because I was pretty sure that McConaughey and 12 Years Slave were going to win.
You saw the next two hitters, and you just said,
"Yeah, I had it for sure." Yeah,
are you surprised with how big of a reaction it got? I mean, there were a lot of national writers that
kind of. Yeah, I gained like 2,500 new followers on Twitter. There's, I guess, it was on Deadspin, Yahoo, a few other things. MLB Fan Cave, I think, did something on it too. The Hall of Very Good, also. So yeah, it's interesting. I guess I've done it for 4 years now, so people tend to follow it more frequently as the years go on. It's just Oscar picks, but I guess it could get some distance.
Was there one pick this year that was tougher for you to make?
The biggest one I want to say was probably director. I really would have, in all honesty, loved to have seen Steve McQueen win Best Director. I think he's been doing a great job, and one of my favorite new directors in Hollywood. But like I said on my Twitter feed and Facebook, I have a soft spot for Alfonso Cuarón. He did such a great job with Gravity, seeing what I guess, if you see some of the behind-the-scenes things, what he had to accomplish to actually get, the actors to do what they did and make the film the way he did without having much around besides green screen and then trying to do all the visual effects and stuff after. Did a remarkable job. And plus he did one of my favorite movies of all time, Children of Men. So definitely one of my favorite directors as well.
Have you always been a big movie guy?
Yeah, I loved it growing up. I think a lot of that has to do with my father, in all honesty. Just going on baseball or hockey trips, coming back from trips, he would stop off at different stores and try and pick up some older movies, and we'd watch together a lot of old westerns and things like that. So I think that's really what got me into film. And then going to college, tried out a couple majors before realizing that's not what I wanted to do, and figured I'd give film and television a shot, and did broadcasting, journalism, internet and NBC, did that whole television side, but I preferred the film side as well, more, I guess.
How long have you been doing these types of predictions?
This was the 4th year. So the first year I did it, I only did 13, I want to say. So I left out foreign film and documentary, but I did all the other. No, maybe I left out. I can't remember. Maybe I left out original score and song. And I think I included score and song the next year because Trent Reznor was being nominated for an Oscar, and I really wanted him to win. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to add original score on here. I'll do it. So it went up to 15, I think, that year. Then I did 15 again the next year. And then since I got 14 out of 15 last year, I figured I'd add a few more. Now that I got 18 out of 18, I will probably do all of them next year now.
I would say that people are kind of nitpicking, saying, "Yeah, he didn't. It's not a perfect game. He didn't do 24."
But in years past, I've actually been able to see some of the foreign films and documentaries and stuff like that. I'm never really going to see best animated short, best documentary short, best live action short. I just don't see those. Production design, I skipped this year. I'm sure I could have done that. I just didn't bother. And then the other ones were sound editing, sound mixing. Both went to Gravity, so I'm sure I could have possibly guessed those two, but it's just technical ones I've just left out in the past, so I just did it again and just left them out.
How many of the movies have you seen? Did you see?
Quite a few. I try and get as many in as I can. Obviously, it's a little difficult when you're in the off season. When I'm at home, I like to spend as much time with my family and my kids as much as I can. So it's generally when I get to spring training, I try and catch up. And then during the season, obviously, too, when I go on road trips, I try and see as many as I can as well.
You said